Wow, well, what a journey this has been. Going through these various business training modules, we've covered a lot. First, we talked about your business idea. We started to formulate a business plan and look at who your ideal customer might be and other ways of researching your industry. Then, we looked at a few ways to finance your business, starting from a personal investment to family and to other banking and credit unions. After that, we talked about the 5 C's the banks and other institutions are looking for when you're taking out a larger loan. In the next section, we talked about pricing. We discussed the difference between variable and fixed costs and ways to put budgets together to ensure you're making a profit. Then we talked about marketing, and we discussed traditional marketing, promotional marketing, and publicity marketing. After that, we discussed various forms of social media through places like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Next, we talked about areas of support, from hiring a lawyer or an accountant to finding a business mentor that can give you advice. Then we got into all of the fun legal and operational stuff. We talked about which Indigenous businesses are tax exempt, how to set up your company from sole proprietorship to partnership to an incorporation. Next, we talked about insurance and weighing out risk to determine whether it works for your business. After that, we talked about hired help and what might work best for your business, employee or contractor. We talked a little bit about the elevator pitch, and then we finished with a discussion on staying balanced between work and personal life. Now, I can't think of a better way to close this than with some final words of wisdom. All right, so we've come to the end of our program. Ladies, do you have any advice for the aspiring entrepreneurs out there?
Well, my grandpa, who is also one of my mentors and is also an entrepreneur, he has always said that business is like a 3-legged chair. So you have financial, you have your product, and you have productivity. So if any of those are weak, then your chair is going to fall over. So this is something that I always kind of replay in my mind, and that's a really good advice that comes from my grandfather.
That's amazing. I love that. I think it's about being optimistically realistic. So again, a lot of people who I have discussions with, and myself included, we start this with like, I'm going to be the most amazing entrepreneur there is. But those statistics that are actually available to everybody about entrepreneurship are real. So, you know, like, you can think that you're going to be that like amazing star, but really you got to go and put the hard work in. And I think the biggest thing that you can do if you're afraid to start your business, because it is a scary endeavor, is to do the business plan, because that is the way that you know the road that you're going to take and the path that you're going to take. So you know each step that you're going to take one step at a time, and you've laid it out for yourself, and you have a realistic viewpoint of whether your business is actually viable or not, and be true about that. If it looks not viable, then it might not be, and maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and reconsider how you can make it a viable business. It doesn't mean that it's not, it just means it needs to be redone. So I think, yeah, the business plan is a big part of it.
Well, thank you, ladies. It's been an honor having you here today and hearing your words of wisdom. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
And I hope that we provided you with the information you need to go out and be a successful entrepreneur. Good luck.